In LeBron James and Steph Curry, we have with us a four-time MVP, and many would argue the leading candidate for MVP of this season right now. We have, most people would say, the best player on the planet and the best shooter on the planet. And by all-star votes and jersey sales, indisputably the two most popular NBA players at this moment here in this room with us today. So let's bring them up. LeBron James and Stephen Curry. You guys, mics, you can stand wherever you want. How are we doing?
Doing well.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too,
What's going on, Steph?
How you doing?
I'm good. Last time I saw you, we were in Spain.
That's right, winning the World Cup gold medal.
That's
so
right.
That was fun this summer.
Adding to the long list on the resume. Pretty good. LeBron, take me back to when you were the age of some of these kids. What would it have meant to you to have you here in front of them?
I wouldn't have been this quiet. No way. If Michael Jordan and Anthony Penny Hardaway or Scottie Pippen would have came up here while I was their age, I'd have asked for something. But
who says they won't?
They probably would. They got some good teachers, I see. So, but it's great for me to be here. I know Steph, man, to be able to, we appreciate you guys, and you guys looking at us, but we appreciate y'all because y'all keep us motivated to do what we do on and off the floor every single night. So, I'm happy to be here.
And Steph, you grew up around the NBA. For the kids who don't know it, I certainly remember your dad in the NBA, one of the great shooters of his era. He played 16 years in the league. So you grew up around this stuff. Maybe you were a little less in awe of NBA players.
No, I still was.
Oh, maybe you were. Okay.
For sure.
What should the kids know about you guys?
That we're real people off the court, and we appreciate, like LeBron mentioned, we were in your shoes at a certain point. I used to be fortunate enough to be, Matt said, be in the locker room with my dad and meet his teammates and things like that. But I used to go to camps, go to sessions like these, and sit and just hear what guys that I looked up to had to say. And there's obviously some great points that they've mentioned about how you can approach whatever you're passionate about in life, whether it's basketball, sports, or whatever, and taking that and applying that to your life and being disciplined and having fun. So I'm glad you all are here, and we're gonna have a good time.
Well, for those of you who don't know, LeBron James played last night in Chicago, scored 31 in a loss, but scored 31. Cavaliers are red hot right now, and this is part of the deal, right? You play last night, you fly to Cleveland. You get on another plane, fly to New York to come to an event like this.
Yeah. And I was a little upset that I got in so late, but when I knew where I was going today, this afternoon, and who I was going to be around, I was able to turn the switch right on, seeing these kids. I don't really care about the cameras too much. I could do this with the kids. We can have our own session after the cameras leave, and I'm all for it. But this is unbelievable for, like you said, everyone that had something to do with this to be able to give these kids this right here. I didn't play on the court like this when I was younger. It was outdoor courts. It was makeshift courts and things of that nature. So for them to be able to, live out their dream and have so many role models around them. Hopefully we can inspire you guys, but you guys have the data. I see the older ones sitting in here with you guys that probably take care of you guys every day, and you just listen to them, listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, and hopefully me and Steph can continue to give y'all inspiration as well, what we do best.
My high school court was very similar to this, but the difference is my coach kept telling me to get off. go over there. Golden State Warriors. A revelation this year. Everybody knew you guys were good, but under a new coach, Steve Kerr, nearly unbeatable so far this season. Why do you think that is? What has been the difference between good and great so far?
Going through the experiences we have in the last couple of years, we've had the same core together, and when you fail a couple of times, you learn from those failures, and you get back up stronger and try to figure it out. So. Our dream obviously is to be where LeBron's been twice now, winning a championship, and that's the mission. And it's not just me, it's not just Klay Thompson, who's an all-star. We have a great team and we do it together. So, we're excited about the opportunity in front of us, and we're gonna enjoy this weekend and then get back to work.
I can piggyback that a little bit, too. It doesn't hurt that the best player on the team goes from pretty good to great, too.
That also helps.
Definitely helps.
You know, I mentioned Steph is, in the opinion of many, the leading candidate for MVP. You already have 4 of these things. I happen to have a vote, by the way. So if you'd like to lobby, this is the time to do it. But in your mind, is he the guy to beat right now?
I think so. I think you know, himself and James Harden has been doing some great things. You know, but their record, what they've been able to do, you know, all season, you know, in the Bay and then on the road as well. When you look at team success and you look at his play, I don't think you can dispute that. You know, so, you know, hopefully I continue to rack up some wins, keep doing what I'm doing, but those guys are rolling, and it's because of him.
Finally, All-Star Weekend here in New York. The game, of course, Sunday at Madison Square Garden. I mentioned off the top that All-Star Weekend just feels 10% bigger here in the city. You know that arena well. You've had some big nights in that arena as well. What is different about playing at MSG?
The history that's gone on in that building. And I don't know if I can speak for LeBron, but I know you circle that game when you're coming to play at Madison Square Garden, and it's a special feeling. The vibe is different. The bus ride to the arena, it feels different. The lights in the arena, you know, they just get you going, and you want to play well there, because for us being on the West Coast, we only get one shot a year. So, you know, thankfully being an All-Star this year and having the game at Madison Square Garden, it's going to be truly special. It's, you know, my second one, so I'm going to enjoy it, you know, to the fullest. And I know the city, you know, hosting us and doing a great job of spreading the love of basketball to all our fans. It means a lot.
Can't wait to watch it. Guys, appreciate you being here. Steph Curry, LeBron James, everybody.